Disney's getting rid of virtual queues for two of the most popular rides in all of Disney World. Universal's launched the next phase of tickets for Epic Universe. A huge new addition is coming to Disney Springs, and Universal dropped even more about their other new theme park coming to Frisco, Texas. All the latest Disney theme park news is coming up right now here on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. Today I've got some exciting news for you and news that will absolutely change the way you plan your next Disney trip. So listen up. All right, y'all, big news. No more virtual queues for two very popular attractions in Disney World. So Disney's announced that as of February 25th, Tiana's Bayou Adventure in Magic Kingdom and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind in Epcot will no longer require a virtual queue and will instead switch to a standby line. Some guests are excited about this change, but some others, well, let's just say they're not as happy as Disney thought they would be. This means that instead of having to wake up at 7 a.m. to grab a spot in the virtual queue or try again at 1 p.m. once you're in Epcot or Magic Kingdom, the rides will now switch to standby, meaning no one will need a virtual queue to ride. However, many fans are kind of frustrated with this change, specifically for Cosmic Rewind, simply because the demand for the ride is so big, they're expecting the lines to be massive. When we shared the news on our Instagram, we were quickly flooded with comments from multiple readers with concerns. Some of them said, "I don't even think the Guardians queue line will be big enough to contain the main queue." Now, other readers stated that since Epcot has two rides closed at the moment, Test Track, which won't be open till this summer, and Grand Fiesta Tour, which is set to reopen in March, getting rid of a virtual queue is not a great decision. One user shared, "That's great, but these first couple years are going to be some long lines because it's clearly the best ride in Epcot, and with Test Track under construction, all the ride traffic will be right there. They should have waited till Test Track was finished to make the flow of traffic easier." Now, if you still don't want to wait in the regular standby lines for either of these attractions, you do have options. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is available as a Lightning Lane multi-pass option, and Cosmic Rewind, we're assuming, will stay a single pass option. We'll keep you updated when February 25th rolls around next week, because we'll be there and we'll see how those lines are looking. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you feel about this major ride change? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to see what you guys are thinking. Universal has launched the next phase of tickets for Epic Universe. As of now, Florida residents can purchase specially priced 3-day tickets that include 1 day of access to Epic Universe. Florida residents can also purchase Universal Epic Universe inclusive vacation packages, like the Create Your Own Vacation Package or the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Vacation Package. Plus, active duty and retired U.S. military members with an active 2025 Military Freedom Pass can now purchase a one-park, 1-day ticket to Universal Epic Universe as a pass add-on. Universal also shared that additional ticket options for Universal Epic Universe, including single-day tickets for the general public, will go on sale in the weeks ahead. We don't have an official date yet, but we are going to be letting you know ASAP here on the channel and also in our newsletter. So subscribe to the newsletter if you aren't already. The link to sign up, it's totally free, is down in the description. All right, my friends who loved Disney Quest, this one's for you. Kind of. So Level 99, an interactive social entertainment experience known for its challenge rooms, will open its first ever Florida location in Disney Springs. It's going to be moving into the building formerly known as the NBA Experience, formerly known as Disney Quest. This new addition will mark Level 99's 5th location, a destination for real-world challenge-based social entertainment for adults featuring over 50 physical and mental challenges set in artistic environments. It's essentially a giant futuristic arcade and entertainment center. The Disney Springs location will be the largest Level 99 to date with over 60 challenge rooms and duels. It will occupy over 45,000 square feet in a 2-story space and will feature dining with a chef-crafted menu, including Level 99's award-winning Detroit-style pizza. No opening date has yet been announced, but don't worry, as soon as we know anything, we'll be telling our newsletter subscribers first, so if you're not on that list, you might want to click the link below to get right on that. In case you missed it, Jellyrolls Dueling Piano Bar in Disney World announced earlier this month that it'll be leaving Disney's boardwalk after 30 years of operation. And Jellyrolls has now announced that its final day of operation will be Saturday, April 19th. This isn't the end of Jellyrolls, though. It's just the final night to experience it in this location on Disney's boardwalk. Disney's not released a statement about the move since it was announced. Jellyrolls is a third-party location, so it's not run by Disney or cast members directly, which could be the reason for that. If you've never been but have a Disney World trip before April 19th, we highly recommend stopping by. It's become an icon on the boardwalk over its 30-year run, and I'm really going to miss it, so I hope you check it out. And then, of course, they're going to be moving someplace else. They haven't announced where yet, so I'll see you there too. Now, Universal Studios hasn't just been busy with completing its new Epic Universe park at Universal Orlando. We've also previously reported that Universal's building a kid-oriented theme park in Frisco, Texas. And now we've got more details about that theme park as well as its opening timeline, 2026. Universal Kids Resort is a first-of-its-kind theme park designed for families with young kids. It's going to feature lands themed around some of young kids' favorite shows and movies like Shrek and Puss in Boots, Trolls, Gabby's Dollhouse, SpongeBob SquarePants, Minions, and Jurassic World. The theme park is expected to open in 2026 near Dallas, Texas. Now, kids will get to visit a playground themed around Shrek's swamp where they can stomp, ride, laugh, and play. SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick and Sandy Cheeks, and Squidward will show kids around their neighborhood under the sea. From earning a boating license to relaxing on the beach as bubbles float by, kids and their families can enjoy the nautical, nonsensical delights, says Universal. The Minions will be overrunning a vacation retreat with some water-soaked fun. Kids will discover new facts about the dinosaurs of Jurassic World in an interactive way. Then there's a music festival with Trolls, a colorful, joy-filled, glittery fest. Guests of all sizes get to join Poppy, Branch, and the rest of the gang to bring their voices together in harmony while shining brightly. I'm not sure what that means. We'll see. Kids can then join Puss in Boots, Kitty Softpaws, and Burrito at a kitty adoption drive with fabulous decorations, sideshow games, fun rides, and festive food. There's also a sensory garden for those who need a little downtime. Universal Kids Resort will also have a central hub with shady lawns and interactive play areas that give kids and their families plenty of space to rest and play. A unique immersive retail experience will also feature characters like Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse. Universal released concept art of the 300-room hotel that will complete the resort. This site will also be the entrance to Universal Kids Resort. Are you ready for some adventure? One of Disney's newest ships, the Disney Adventure, is gearing up for its maiden voyage out of Singapore on December 15th, 2025. While that might seem like a bit farther away than we'd like, we finally have some new details and what we can expect to see on board the ship. Our Marvel fans will have something to enjoy at the brand new Marvel Style Studio. At the new studio, guests of all ages can get their hair, makeup, and clothing inspired by different Marvel characters. Disney mentioned Iron Man, Spider-Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Thor, and Black Panther specifically. Not only will the studio give makeovers, but Disney also shared that the spot will transform into an adults-only lounge offering bookable beverage tastings. That sounds amazing. Next up, Duffy and Friends fans need to get hyped. Over in the Disney Imagination Garden, a new show called Duffy and the Friendship will feature original new songs as Duffy and friends set off on an imaginary voyage to explore the seas on a charming adventure. You'll also be able to take pictures with Duffy and his pals and shop at the Duffy and Friends shop and play in the Duffy and Friends Discovery Quest. The quest will take you across the entire ship by following clues to help Duffy and his friends find their missing things. You even get a special commemorative gift when you help them. If you're looking for a break from running around, the newest Royal Tea Party might be perfect for you. The Royal Society for Friendship and Tea will bring your favorite Disney princesses along with you during an afternoon full of treats and stories and music that all help teach children's society's values of kindness, bravery, and determination. This experience all comes with a keepsake. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is also back on the Disney Adventure. The salon that offers costumes and hairstyles, makeup, and accessories is for ages 3 to 12. But remember, anyone can get a little pixie dust. Finally, the pirates are taking center stage in Captain Jack Sparrow and the Siren Queen. An all-new show will follow Captain Jack Sparrow and his band of pirates battling an ink-squirting squid during their hunt for a rare treasure. The show's going to take place in the Disney Imagination Garden 2, where you'll be recruited for this nautical journey. Now, we are very excited to see the Disney Adventure come to life over there in Singapore, especially with these new things to experience. I don't know how I'm going to get on that ship, but I am really going to try hard. We do have a reservation. I can't wait to get over there, but we'll see. Fingers crossed, you guys. I just really want to be there. If you're someone who loves Halloween Horror Nights over at Universal and wishes you could experience the thrill year-round, you will be able to do that very soon. Tickets are now on sale for Universal Horror Unleashed. This is the first ever year-round horror experience from Universal Destinations and Experiences. The brand new attraction will officially open on August 14th, 2025 in Las Vegas, and we can't tell if we're excited or just utterly terrified. It's probably both, to be honest. Universal Horror Unleashed will be unlike any other Universal experience where you'll encounter unimaginable monstrous creatures lurking around every corner as you make your way through 4 different themed immersive areas. The journey continues in the 4 haunted houses: Universal Monsters, Blumhouse's The Exorcist Believer, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Scarecrow the Reaping. Not only that, but there will be themed bars and food locations serving craft cocktails and spine-tingling bites in select areas, plus a retail location with collectible souvenirs and more. Tickets are available at universalhorrorunleashed.com. Disney's Animal Kingdom is actively a conservation center for dozens upon dozens of species of animals, from small birds to massive elephants. All eyes have been on Baxo, of course, the new baby tiger, but now there's a new family of baby birds you can see too. The new Malaysian Great Argus pheasant chicks have arrived in the aviary on the Maharaja Jungle Trek, and these adorable chicks will be following around their mama as they grow, but will soon become independent and set out on their own adventures within the aviary. A fun detail about this species is that while female pheasants are responsible for raising the young, the chicks are known for becoming independent very quickly, far earlier than many other species. The Great Argus pheasant originates from Southeast Asia and is one of the largest pheasant species in the world. Be sure to check them out on your next Animal Kingdom day. Okay, I am so excited to tell you about this. This is like my dream come true. This is the kind of thing I've always wanted to report on at Disney World. There is a new chocolate peanut butter mousse pie. This is at the Cake Bake Shop, and you know we had to try it for ourselves. This is the chocolate peanut butter mousse pie for $16.99. Our reporter described this as a Reese's peanut butter cup in mousse pie form. It also melts really fast in the heat. Just a heads up. Try to eat it inside. It's very rich and the chocolate on the outside is nice and thick. The peanut butter mousse is like whipped peanut butter and all the flavors just come together perfectly. The crust was like a chocolate Oreo crumble. Basically, if you love Reese's, get this pie. Finally, we had to get a slice of the coconut cake, which is a seasonal offering. It's $22.99 for a slice, and we did notice that it didn't hold together as well as some of the other cake slices here, but that's a minor complaint. The vanilla cake is interwoven with layers of icing and coconut shavings, and it is as decadent as it sounds. The cake is moist too, and we will say this isn't our favorite slice here, but coconut cake fans are gonna love it. Over at the Main Street Confectionery in Magic Kingdom, you're gonna find the Kernel Kitchen. This is where you can make your own popcorn mix. You can choose from 4 popcorn flavors, add your favorite flavor chocolate drizzle, and 2 or 3 candy mix-ins to make it to your liking. However, sometimes there are special mixes available that you can order, and we just spotted a new one the other day. Sweet and salty fans will love the new Snickers popcorn mix for $16.99. This is made with buttered popcorn, Snickers bar pieces, pretzel bits, salted peanuts, and dark chocolatey drizzle. This mix was by far our reporter's favorite mix she's ever gotten at the Kernel Kitchen, partly because Snickers is her favorite candy bar, but if you also haven't been a fan of past popcorn mixes because the popcorn was too coated in chocolate, then this is your answer. There's definitely more savory side to this one. This mix truly has the perfect blend of sweet and salty. They balance each other out incredibly well, and between the peanuts and pretzels and the extra caramel against the slightly buttered popcorn, it is heaven in a bowl. The Polite Pig is located in the town center section of Disney Springs and is home to barbecue classics with a unique twist. Now, this is one of our favorite places usually, and their newest offering on the menu is their smoked turkey leg for $24. This is a turkey leg complete with a root beer glaze over it, and we typically don't recommend turkey legs, but can the Polite Pig change our minds? Now, this was massive, and we think it would be easily shareable. However, we were pretty disappointed by the flavor and quality on this one. While it was super sticky and appeared to be lathered in the root beer glaze when we got it, we couldn't taste the root beer flavor anywhere. The turkey itself was also very tough and dry, so the glaze didn't do anything to really ease that. In fact, we were kind of shocked because despite how messy it was at the start, we couldn't taste any of the glaze after we took our photos. It was as if the glaze had disappeared or soaked into the turkey, but it wasn't any more moist. Anyway, it does come with your choice of a side, as well as coleslaw and a piece of cornbread. We chose mac and cheese as our side, and we were very impressed with both that and the cornbread. Overall, we think it's better to get the sides rather than the turkey leg, especially for $24. But don't worry, there's lots more here at Polite Pig that we absolutely adore and love, including plenty of their entrees. So we just don't think the turkey leg is necessarily hitting the spot, or at least it didn't hit the spot for us this particular trip. Caramel Kusha in the Germany Pavilion at Epcot has that myriad of snacks throughout the year that we adore, but there are a few seasonal ones that break our hearts when they leave each time, and one of those is the incredible gingerbread salted caramel buttercream cookie sandwich. Now, we saw its return for the holiday season in September 2024, and now it appears it's time for it to go into hibernation until it, pops back. Sometimes it doesn't come back till the holiday season again. Sometimes it comes back randomly in the middle of the year. You never know. You always just gotta check. Now, this treat is delicious caramel buttercream smooshed between two soft and chewy gingerbread cookies, and we don't think there's such a thing as having too much of these. Instead, it's been replaced by the caramel carrot cake whippy pie again, which appears to be similar to the carrot cake cookie sandwich we've seen for years over in Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's basically the same thing, and the only major difference is that this one has caramel in the filling rather than the cream cheese frosting you'll find in the carrot cake cookie sandwich. Now, despite the sign saying it's new, we have seen this one before, so while it's new for this year, it's not new overall. It's good, don't get us wrong, but we'll miss our gingerbread salted caramel buttercream cookie sandwich for now. Things change in Disney World all the time. That's kind of the fun and sometimes frustrating thing about being a Disney fan. Now, we love the food in Animal Kingdom, but a recent change was made to a popular drink, and we have some thoughts we'd like to share. The drink in question is the Pandoran Sunrise at Satuli Canteen, and a key ingredient is now different. You'll find Satuli Canteen in Pandora, so as you can imagine, the Pandoran Sunrise is a special Avatar-themed drink. The drink was originally made with a balance of tropical juices blended with Powerade melon. The drink's recipe changed in 2023 to a mix of Simply Pineapple Juice and Simply Limeade with Powerade Melon, and now the drink has changed again, and a cast member told us the old version of the drink looked way too similar to the alcoholic Elu Splash Margarita. Now the drink is made with Dole Pineapple Juice and Minute Maid Limeade blended with Powerade Melon and Powerade Fruit Punch. So now it looks a lot different. But how does it taste? We liked the original version of the drink, but the Powerade really came through, so it felt like we were drinking an electrolyte drink. However, we think the new version is pretty tasty, and the fruit punch adds a bit of sweetness, although the pineapple adds some tartness to the overall flavors. The flavors seem to blend really well. Disney's Hollywood Studios is incredible, right? Galaxy's Edge takes you to other worlds, Tower of Terror puts you right in the Twilight Zone, and Fantasmic gives us chills every single time. Somehow this park just got even better, though, thanks to Rosie's All-American Cafe. What am I even saying? So Rosie's is one of those quick services on Sunset Boulevard that I always tell you not to go to, the one that has burgers and chicken tenders and fries mainly. It's classic theme park fare that's tasty but nothing to write home about, and all the seating is outdoors, so if it's bad weather, hot weather, cold weather, you don't want to be over there. The food quality just doesn't justify it. So that's why we were so surprised as this quick service is leveling up the park in a small but mighty way. Rosie's is now serving up Mr. Pibb and Pibb Extra, which was formerly known as Mr. Pibb, and that's kind of a Dr. Peppery soda. It's like peppery and spicy cherry flavored and is a fan favorite. Now you can get Pibb Extra at Rosie's in Hollywood Studios and Primo Piatto at Disney's Riviera Resort. Not only do they serve the soda, but you can even get a refill once you finish it. You can only get one refill though, so sip slowly. Mr. Pibb is Coca-Cola's version of Dr. Pepper, which you can't get inside the theme parks, so we're happy to see this alternative. You'll see it around every once in a while. We're gonna compile like a full list for you though of everywhere you can get it. If you're really craving Dr. Pepper, you'll have to head over to the Swan and Dolphin, which isn't owned or operated by Disney, to get Dr. Pepper there. And I want to give a huge thank you to Happiest Crew on Earth. They follow us over on Instagram and they alerted us to this hidden gem in Hollywood Studios. I know we're in the parks every single day, but there's some stuff we don't catch. So if you see things when you're there, stuff that's interesting, stuff that you are surprised by, things that you really, really loved, please let us know. Just tag us over there in Instagram or let us know on Twitter, let us know in the blogs or here on YouTube. We'd love to hear your updates and the things you're loving and hating and really surprised by when you're in Disney World. Finding a bargain on food in Disney World is sort of a mission of ours, but don't get us wrong. We also occasionally like to YOLO and have $23 cake slices. Well, we also want you to know about cheap meals in Disney World, and we found one for $12. That comes with beer, and we have to tell you about it. So this little spot is one of those hidden secrets we like to share with our readers from time to time. It's Chippendale's Cafe at Lake Buena Vista Golf Course at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort. Right now, you can score a hot dog deal that isn't quite as good as Costco's hot dog deal, but it's pretty close, especially for Disney World. You can get a quarter-pound all-beef hot dog for $7, but you can make it into a combo with chips and a fountain drink for $10.50. Even better, you can make it a combo with domestic beer for just $12.50. One thing we found most surprising about this snack spot is that that beer is generally cheaper here than at other restaurants throughout Disney World. We did beer math, yes, it's a thing, and per ounce, the beer here is a bit cheaper. Not only that, bottled water is considerably cheaper here too. The cafe also has specials on 6 packs of beer, so if you buy 5 beers, you get 1 free. If you stick to domestic beers, you're only paying about $25 for a 6-pack. So next time you're at Saratoga Springs or even Disney Springs and want a good combo meal, don't forget about Chippendale's Cafe. Who wants to go to Disney World this week? I know I do. Now, while I won't be there personally, I know that some of you will be, and I'll be living vicariously through you. Now, here's what you need to know. First up, the Run Disney Princess Half Marathon weekend is this weekend. By the time you're watching this video, it's already started. This race is very popular for good reason, so expect some heavier crowds in the parks. And if you're running any of these races, we are so proud of you. That's an amazing accomplishment. Now, we've still got over a week before Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival begins, but if you're going to Epcot this week, keep an eye out for the topiaries. They've already started popping up. Phineas and Ferb are back for the first time since 2017, and Groot has made a reappearance this year as well. So even if your Disney World trip doesn't align with the Flower and Garden Festival this year, take some time and appreciate the topiaries. The Disney Horticulture team is incredible, and these are one of the best parts of the festival every year. And finally, while I have been freezing over here in Texas all week, I've been dreaming about the weather in Orlando. It's a great time of year to go to the park. High in the 70s, lows in the 50s. I am jealous. Remember to pack a jacket and, of course, ride the People Mover for me. Speaking of the Flower and Garden Festival, if your Disney World trip falls at any point during the festival, March 5th to June 2nd, 2025, then you will want to know about our Flower and Garden Festival Guide Bundle. Get our acclaimed DFV Guide to Walt Disney World Dining and our Guide to the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. Epcot festivals are a huge reason to visit Disney World, but it's likely not the only place you'll eat during your trip. So getting our comprehensive guide to Disney World and the Flower and Garden Festival Guide will maximize your time and money. You can also use code YouTube to get an extra special discount, as always. The link to grab yours is down below, but you can also find our other Disney guides at dfbstore.com. Okay, I know you've probably seen this on all our social media channels, but we have to talk about the Disney Princess Bath & Body Works collection. It includes fragrances, wallflowers, body creams, hand soap, candles, and more, and these are products inspired by 6 Disney princesses: Cinderella, Tiana, Belle, Ariel, Moana, and Jasmine. Now, while I would recommend going to a store near you to smell these products before you buy, they have been selling out in stores, so if you're interested in shopping online, here are the overall fragrance notes. Cinderella has gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. Tiana has delicate water lily, gilded amber, and shimmering bayou woods. I don't know what that smells like, but maybe you do. Belle has rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. Ariel has sea salt breeze, golden citrus, and coral waters. Again, what does that mean? Moana has lush green palms, plumeria breeze, and coconut water. And Jasmine has sparkling jasmine flower, jeweled currants, and soft woods. Now, I've seen many people say that Tiana and Ariel are their favorite scents. Now, these are all limited edition, so if you're interested, hurry while supplies last. We've got a link for you to buy down in the description. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter, y'all. It is the best way to stay up to date on all things Disney Parks news. Our team is so dedicated to making that newsletter some of the happiest mail you're going to receive in your inbox, and we can all use some magic mail from time to time. The link to sign up is right down in the description, and again, it's totally free. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.